What does that mean? What does that mean we could not like find no data? What does that mean? What starts recording? Are we recording? I think that's perfect. And that is like absolutely perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect. I love it. I love my Sims. I love everybody. Happy Wednesday. I don't know. I'm testing 1, 2, 3. Um, I'm trying to. We're waiting on equipment, so I'm just here testing out our connection. And right now it says it's excellent, which is good. Everybody, I'm so excited to share my Sims world and create more in my Sims world with my friends. So I'm so excited to finally be doing this. I've been talking about it for a year. I am currently a live stream and content creator over on TikTok. An error. Oh no. Oh no. Open Studio. What happened? Let's see what happens. So this is all a part of the test. I don't know if we're still broadcasting. Connection, chat rate 1, capture top moments. Okay. Receiving enough video for a smooth run. I don't know. Welcome to my chat. Okay. YouTube is not receiving enough video to remain a smooth streaming as such. View. Viewers will experience buffering. Open widget. Okay, let's see. So, is lower than recommended. Oh, we recommend that you use a stream. So what is that? So let's ask Varian what he thinks about that. So our stream has a stream BIT. I don't even know what that means. Bite rate? Of 3623.42 BPS. No, K. Wow, BS. This is not enough. Should be. It should be 6,800. Error. Warning. I keep getting warnings. So how do I fix that? Okay. Video. Change it to. Go to settings output. Okay. Settings. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Let me see. Fade. Advanced audio. I don't know how to do that. So let's stop. Let me see. Let me see if I can do this. Hey, Zach.
What? 68. Okay.
Thank you. All right, software connected. Okay, so let me see. Let me see if this worked. Okay, let me see if this is working. We're working out the bugs here, like I said. And I have an assistant, everybody. My assistant, Varian, is very helpful to me. And I'm learning. This is a learning process. So I'm going to just check real quick because I'm weird like that. So everybody just be patient with me for 2 seconds. And then I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story. I'm going to introduce to you Lucky and Bee. They're like two of our main characters here. They're not characters, they're my people. So they're my Sims, my Simmity Sims. And I got some reverb here. Okay, perfect. So we're going. So it's good. It's all good. I'm so happy. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I am so excited to finally share. This is my second test run. We're going to do one more test run. I believe I'm going to try Friday night or maybe Saturday. I have a live scheduled on TikTok, actually, that I'm going to see if we can dual stream. I have to figure this process out. So, but my Saturday night chat live stream, I do the Did You Know live stream. And let me see. Is my warning gone? I feel like it's gone. So, yes, I do a Did You Know? Truth, crime, and courage is my theme. With a little bit of motivation sprinkled in there. We all need courage, right, to keep moving forward. So, and I am a mystery buff. I love true crime. I got another error. So let's see what they're saying. This is all testing. I'm testing. Okay, I see that I'm capture, streaming, preview. What's happening here? So I'm like a little bit slow. I'm lagging a little bit, so I apologize. And I am apologizing. I think we're going okay. I don't have to end it. Yeah, this is all news to me. So I'm going to just really quickly do a little overrun here of, yeah. So it says open studio. I don't know. So virtual camera, I don't know what that is. So this is my my test broadcast. I'm trying to hopefully get my multi-stream going by the end of the month, early July. So, anyways, my two of my main characters here that I want to introduce to you. If this is gonna go, I'm gonna show you. And I did this on a previous test run, so we have like one or two more, and then I think we're like good to go. I may have to do a little, I really may have to do a little bit more with my connection. On the one side of our house, we seem to have a little bit of trouble. with a stable connection at times. So, and everybody, I'm in the Midwest and it is extremely hot here. So I don't, and we've had some storms. So B is in Strangeville. Lucky Luciano. Luciani. Um, his nickname is Lucky. And Nero are all part of the Lee/Roman family. And we have Maximus Roman. He's floating around out there. And we're going to be, I think, introducing in the future a couple other the Roman fellas. They kind of dominate my Sims world. And we're going to take you to Lucky first. I'm hoping to get into scenarios, and my subscribers can help me out and pick different families that we want to have scenarios. But my main theme within all of this really is to try to bring everybody together. So we're going to see how it works. My master vampire, I'm going to introduce you to him. Lucian down the road, the Knight family. I have the Ramsey family, and then those are my three main families. So, or four, I'm sorry. It's the Lee, it is the Romans, it is the Knights, and the Ramseys. So, most of them are spell casters. I kind of like when I started this phase when the spellcaster Glimmerbrook became when Glimmerbrook became a expansion pack. Like I kind of changed everybody to fall in line with the spellcaster. So, and I'm going to tell you what's also happening. Nature's Calling event, Sims 4, is happening now. So because the Enchanted World is coming out, I think in August. I really thought it was like July 10th, but they're taking pre-orders until August. So I guess it's not coming out till August. But the Nature's Calling event, of course, if you know anything about Sims 4 and the events that it does, it's all clues, mysteries. So it fits in perfect with our truth, crime, and mystery, right? I love figuring puzzles out, things out. It adds a little bit more, I don't know, dimension to the game, for me anyway. So Whispers on the Wind is the first challenge or quest. And I'm going to do that. And I'm probably just going to do it. Like most of my quest, like sometimes I'll use other Sims and, you know, you get your points. It goes kind of for all of them. But Lucky and B are my two headliners. They're the beginning to my Sims, and they'll probably be the end of my Sims when that time comes. But my name is Bridget, and I'm a live streamer and a content creator. I am labeled as a gamer and daily life, true crime, book reading, full. So I like true crime and mystery, and I love to read, obviously. And, you know, I'm here in La La Land with my Sims. So mystical, paranormal, that's like right up my alley. I believe in the unknown. I believe in things that we don't see and hear. Anything's possible. I like to investigate. I like to know. I like to learn. I have lots of useless facts. So I always kind of open up all of my live streams with a did you know? And I kind of end with it as well. I like did you know facts, whether it's based off of true crime or historical events or just trending, whatever. So did you know? Me either. Let's find out together. Okay, so anyways, I also have the gift of gab. I am hoping when I get into this just to let my Sims do the talking. So let me tell you right now, my screen, everything's a little bit smaller. Once I get my second monitor, things will look different. So you're seeing a smaller version of everything. So we have here Whispers on the Wind. Okay. And this is what the challenge said. The quest is it says, as you step outside, a gentle breeze caresses your face, carrying whispers that seems almost audible. Ooh, could it be the voice of nature calling to you? There are rumors that speak of ancient secrets hidden in the rustic leaves and the shimmering waters. Okay, that's a clue. Um, you feel an inexplicable draw to the outdoors. Okay. As if the wind itself beckons them to uncover its mysteries. That's right up my alley. Um, whether it's the promise of tranquility, the thrill of discovery, or the allure of romance. A little bit of romance never hurt anybody. The journey begins now. So we're going to what wonders will unfold as you embrace the call of the wild. So I think actually the event is called. This is so it's Nature's Calling event, Call of the Wild, and the quest is Whispers on the Wind. So let's dig in. Let's see. So right now, what do we have to do here? Whispers on the Wind. Have a sim spend time outdoors. Visit any park. Optional purchase a romantic blanket on a home lot. So the home lot would mean they have to go home and then make this purchase. So this here is my buddy. Let me get all these walls down. Whoopsie. Whoops a daisy. Sorry. Start an event. We don't want to do that. What's happening? So that's Lucky. That's my lucky. Um, I love Lucky. Lucky has been a work in progress for me. I explained a little bit about him before in my previous test run broadcast. Lucky and B have had a very relationship that goes like this, but now they're like glued to the hip. Although I say that when just about 2 weeks ago she was married to somebody else. She married a stranger, and you really can't do that in Sims world. Um, there's a glitch in the system, and of course, if there's a glitch, my Sims are going to find it. So my Sims have free will, a lot of free will. If you go look at my prior broadcast, you'll see it took a lot for me to get someone in Louis's household, Louis Lee, to attend to his child. Just a child that I don't know where he got the child from, but it's his. Hayden belongs to Louis now, so we'll get to him later. Let's find B. So that's Lucky. He's sometimes often in La La Land, or he gets dazed and confused easy because he's just so, his life is just grand right now. His life is grand. Lucky was a miserable thing in the beginning, and that is why he and B have been married and divorced several times. And then they were married and they didn't live together. And it worked out beautifully until she got pregnant. And I didn't know. Voting is now closed. Rock your body and mind. Receive the most votes from the community. Ooh, okay. So, I'm going to, real quick, take B and have her go outside. She needs to go outside. Wait, we're going to have them go out together because we got to do this first part of the challenge here. Oops, can you? I'm like listening to myself. Sorry. Um, all right, where's Lucky? So it's a little hard for me to maneuver here. I keep trying to like do everything with my mouse, but go here together. Here he comes. They're just sometimes not on the same page, but then they get it together. They're in Strangeville. Why they're both here, I don't know. So I'm gonna have them. Wait, stop. He just. Let me see. Let me have them. They have to do something outside so we can get this point here, the credit. Let me see. It's gonna date affection. Wait, he's so sad. What else do we have to do? Visit any park. So there you go. So the easiest way for me to achieve two of the challenges here through this quest is to have them go to a park. I don't know why they happen to be in Strangeville. So as you can see here, some of my other players. This is Athena Knight. That's Gabriel Knight, sister, brother. Here's Holiday Green. And here's Morgan Shoby. But Morgan's married to Louie Lee. So in Sims World, I don't know if there's somebody out there who does know that can tell me. Like, do you go and change your Sims last name after they get married? I kind of thought the system would do it, but it doesn't. So here is Nero. Nero is technically a teenager and he is in high school. So is Athena. Nero is Lucky's youngest sibling at the moment. Here is Splendora Ramsey. And here's her brother Albert. And here's Sunny Day. Sunny and Albert were together, but Lucian Knight. I can't. Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong box. I'm sorry. But here's Lucian. Lucian Knight had a thing with Sunny. Lucian's had a thing with everybody here, just about. Right now, he's with Ann Taylor, and she is looking so pale. And when I tell you, I don't feel when I imported her in, she was, but they're like, she's looking more and more like Lucian. I haven't worked with them in a while, so I have no idea what's going on. But so here's Maximus Roman, and I'm gonna go a little bit more probably than my next two runs. I think this broadcast and maybe one or two more are going to be considered test runs, and then it'll be the real deal. Fingers crossed, everybody. I'm so excited, and for a little bit of positive encouragement, I like to sprinkle that in to all of my live streams, and the content that I produce. Is that this has been a goal of mine for like over a year. I've been playing The Sims on and off for 25 years. Right? So let me tell you, I am like living proof you are never too old, and maybe once a gamer at heart, you're always a gamer. I had actually just found out some facts about video gaming, that Zelda is one of the top most played games consecutively since it began, or the first Zelda came out in like the early mid to late 80s. So I don't feel as bad when I tell people that, yeah, I turned 25 years with The Sims, playing The Sims when they turned 25 this year. So it was kind of interesting. So like I haven't played consistently throughout the 25 years. I just got back on board when I relocated to the Midwest after my husband passed away. We're coming on it'll be 7 years he's gone, everybody. And I'm just trying to, I'm getting out there and get my life together. My Sims, actually, and my books are what has kept me going. So, for a little bit of positive encouragement to all, my goal to live stream my Sims, and to incorporate that into what I do, my live streams that I currently do, and try to tie everything together. My Did You Know, Truth, Crime, and Courage live streams. With my Sims is about mystery, a little bit of learning, some positive, vibes going on here, right? Some motivation and life, and a little bit of mystic mystery. I'm going to try to bring it all here and tie it all in together. Hopefully it works. It may not. I just may be up on here, playing, doing challenges. But one of the things that myself and a co-creator that I work with, collaborate with, kind of thought that the whole scenario theme that you can do in The Sims 4 would be perfect for my subscribers, friends, to get involved and, see what kind of trouble we can get in the unknown world of The Sims. So, here are some of my peoples, and there's more. I have many. There's other. Look at little Hayden Lee. So Louie Lee happens to be Bee's brother, and the Lee family is one of our top families here in my Sims world. So we have the Lees, we have the Romans, we have the Knights, and the Ramsey family, and there's a few others sprinkled in, but we'll see how big we can grow this thing, and I hope you guys come along with me. So right now we're going to do this. We're doing the Nature's Calling event in Sims 4. It's an event. It's a quest. It's a series of quests that you need to complete within a certain amount of time to get the rewards and get your little badge. So Lucky and Bee, I'm going to work with them for a smidge. We're going to take them to a park to fulfill the Whispers on the Wind quest. They're in Strangeville. Why and how they're here, I'm not really sure what brought them here. So I'm going to take them, excuse me, back to... let me see. So they're like Del Solars here. Actually, that's not a... I guess that's kind of sort of a park. Let's go to Oasis Springs. They got a nice little park. The Desert Bloom Park. It's pretty cool. So it is so hot here, and I look like I'm a scarf wearer, so I try to go lighter in the hotter months, because I like my neck protected from the elements. I don't know why. Anyways, so I also, let me see. There it is. I have Trigger Thumb. This is my phone and book hand. So it's like healing, but I don't know if it's ever going to heal like properly, due to probably age as well. I'm not sure, but all right. So here we are Reward has been unlocked. I don't know where they're both going. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, let me unpause. I'm sorry. They can go do what they're going to do. So I'm going to tell you something about that urn that's there. Just 1 second. So here we got our reward. So we actually took care of 2 parts of that quest in like one deal. So if you kind of put the clues together a little bit and you read and you plot and plan your quests that it gives you, like you can usually knock out most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time more than one thing at a time. So they needed to be outside and go to a park. So that was kind of easy. They do get a little bit more difficult towards the end, but not that much. So there we go. So the next, we're not done. We have to go home and buy a rug, a blanket. Okay, so we're going to do that. So we're still on the whispers on the wind. Okay, we can do that. So let me tell you real quick. See this urn? That's Zane. Okay. Rest in pieces. So please don't think that I am. This is a mystery. I should maybe leave this and not say anything and see if anyone can figure out. Might be a little difficult. Why and who Zane is and why he's there. Why he's just left there. So let me see his last name. Prime. Okay. He was just like a townie that happened into someone's life that that's how I had to deal with. I think my next stream, I'm gonna, if I remember, if I don't, somebody like hit me up, like send me a message, chat me to say, hey, you got to tell us about the urn at the park. So let me find Lucky because I feel like he's gonna be in trouble. So, anyways, like I told you, oh, I'm so glad that they're together. Something happened. So I'm gonna tell you really quick. Something happened with, well, something is always happening with these two. Lucky was a ghost for a while. He drank some potion without my doing. And I was really upset because I thought he was gone. And then all of the tricks of the trade to bring him back, like, didn't work because he was not deceased. He just drank something that made him a ghost. So you have the option in Sims 4, to be a ghost if you want. So it was quite annoying to me because I was like, I'm not ready for him to be gone, and how can he be gone when I have them on extended life? So and then I figured out what was happening and what was going on. So I keep going like this, thinking I can move around in here. I can't wait to get my second monitor, everybody. So they've had some issues. These two always have issues. They're lately, but I'm trying to get her on track. I don't know why. She has any glitch in this system, finds it. Like, she turned up pregnant. I didn't know who the father was, and I'm like, how can this be? She's with Lucky. I just had to figure out how to make them kind of loyal to one another. I had to give them tulips. Tulips, and then I figured out there's things that you can change. So I'm learning, everybody. This is a learning process for me. Even though I've been playing for 25 years, I didn't know how deep this game goes and the things that you can do within here until probably like I'm learning. So I'm excited to keep learning, and I hope you all will join me on the journey. So, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. So Lucky and B have had their challenges, and I was kind of upset in the beginning with them because Lucky was always angry when he was like a newbie, and he just couldn't keep his temper, and he would yell and carry on, and yeah, it was. And then um, when they were apart, they were miserable. So I had to bring them back together. So, and in that time, I think they each maybe did whatever with a couple other people in between their marriages, but they've now been together and happy since I had them married but not living together. And after she turned up pregnant, I just had them move in and force them to be together and nice to each other. I tried for like, it took me a while. It actually took me a while. But I think if we had like a relationship barometer, they would be like off the charts because now they're pretty like tight. They're tight. And they had Lucky's brother, Maximus, who's on his own, and he's going to be doing his thing with Splendora. But who knows what's going to happen with them because they're both just like Splendora's in college and Maximus is out of college, and he's away from Lucky trying to make his own way. So Lucky and B are like, I think, my highest celebrities. B, her trade. I had her on the writing path, and somehow she got into acting, and I did not do that. And I know I could have shifted gears for her, and I still can, but I was just like, let's see where she can go on her own. And I feel like if I had to label her and Lucky, but they've been in my game the longest, they would be like virtue. They're just, I think, like the elite of my Sims world. So, and I love them. They're like my friends. I love all my Sims, you know. Lucian kind of bothered me, my vampire, and I talked about that, I think, in my last test run. I actually thought, because I'm intrigued with paranormal, that I would really enjoy the vampire. So, but I just found it difficult to fulfill his needs and have him fit in with the whole sunlight and but Lucian's getting better. I can tell you this, everybody. If you ever wondered, they can get to a point, and there's certain things you can do to make your Sims vampires kind of like Twilight. You know, they can be out in the sunlight. He doesn't shimmer. At least I don't think he does. We might have to test that out. Lucian has, he's withered, and I've had to roll back time to bring him back. And I wanted to because he, like, I don't feel that he really wanted to be a vampire, that he wants to be a vampire. That maybe we find a cure for him. So that's an adventure. So, here they are. So I'm going to show you their Lucky and B that live in the most, like, it's almost gaudy, everybody. So that's something I want to do, even though this is like home for them. It looks, you know, it doesn't look that bad, but once you get up on it and everything, it is like, what? For like 3 people. And their twins don't live with them. They're kind of like at boarding school. So Lucky is, let me tell you what, show you Lucky. Um, he's a concert. He's a musician. So, like he's a musician. Um, I thought he was going to be like a star too, but I'm so glad he is not because he doesn't like the outdoors. And that's something I would have never like put that trait in my Sims. So I left my Sims traits other than um, all of my Sims are nice. Just except for one, and he was a challenge, and his mean streak can never go away because he was like an import, and for whatever reason, I can't change his meanness, but learned behavior is a thing, everybody, and your environment does shape you because he's learning to not gross out his brothers, and that is Win in the Habio family. They're another little smaller group, or Habio, that I actually had to research the name to find out it's like a Spanish. And so, anyways, this is their, I don't know, their home is, it could be nice. It needs revamping. It's just like stuff. And I'm thinking that when they're children, I so I'm going to tell you honestly with the kids, somebody has to buy something for, let me pause this. Somebody has to buy, what do they need? What is our challenge? Let's see what the challenge is. Open Nature's Calling. The next reward. Okay, so it's skipped. Drink this potion. To fill your Sims needs. Okay, we can do that. So, Touch Grass Weekly issue. It's the debate issue of Touch Grass Weekly. Okay, so we have to do that. It gave me, I don't know why it gave me, I guess because, Sims, you can buy gifts, romantic gifts, and one of them is this bear blanket that I guess if you find yourself in the mood and a fireplace, you can, whip out this bear blanket, throw it down. And I think B actually has one. So they may have given us the point and gave us the check mark for completing the quest. So now we're on to, we've completed 2. And now we're on the next part of Nature's Calling quest. So we will see. So we have to reward claimed. I don't know who's somebody else is reading. I have other people involved, my other Sims, I'm sorry. That's kind of not fair. Handiness, you know what? Try not to die. Yeah, so they already have that. My Sims have already read this, so we'll see if I can get lucky. He's a reader like me. And then we have to do the wood wall. Okay, so I think some of these early quests in the Nature's Calling event are kind of like easy. I really like the 25th anniversary event and the quest that they did to find the time capsule. I thought that was kind of cool. So, let's see here. All right, let's unpause and let them do their thing. So this is B and Lucky. I wanted to show you. I'm going to take you to, I don't know where Nero is, everybody. He might be sleeping because it's 11 p.m. on a Monday. Yeah, he's snoozing. So I'm a little confused with my controls here. because I'm used to my 24-inch monitor having the whole thing. So, I don't know who's up. Lucky's up. Why? I don't know. And he's cleaning up. He's such a good husband. When I tell you, he was so mean. I wish I had and he wasn't mean. He was just like very testy, and he's still a snob. And he really doesn't like the outdoors, but it's growing on him. His lifestyle points, and I think it's just points that you get. He's lost points because I try to force him to do things, because learned behavior, everybody, does work, and your environment does shape you. So watch Stars with B. Oh, he's just, I don't know. So I learned that you could click on your sim. Let's find Lucky. I'm going to show you something. Let's find B. Where is she? I don't know why they're up, but so you can click on them, right? And you can go to, you can moonbathe. How interesting is that? Pose for pictures, sit on the ground. No, inside cheers. I'm a little confused here. You can make it so they only desire one another. I'm not sure how I did that. Wow. So let me tell you, I used to do the whole like testing cheats true, and then do the other code for modification of your Sims. But I just did on Mac anyway, everybody. I just did shift and click with the mouse, and I'm able to get in there. Wow. Marriage is there. I don't know how I did it, so maybe I have to look into that again. So you can make them so they desire one another only. And I don't know, because I clicked that for each of them, if that like option is now gone and they're just stuck with each other like that. I don't know. So I'll have to like do some research and find out. I follow other simmers on YouTube and Twitch, and I'll have to see if somebody can answer that for me. So that's interesting, but I'm glad that I learned that if I hit shift and click, I can go in here. So some of the Sims 4 challenges, like you can't modify or use like some of the cheats. So that's what makes it a real challenge, right? So B and Lucky are my two Sims, and I believe I have to say Albert Ramsey and Splendor, his sister. I'm gonna say they're the two that really, as far as their skills and things, I haven't modified. They're because they've been in here for the longest. I think Gabriel too. Lucian, like I worked with for a while, and then I left him, and then I came back, and the former master vampire, he had overtaken him. I don't know how, but he doesn't have all of the skills, even though he's considered the master vampire, because he hasn't like defeated a vampire of higher skill or something. I'm not too sure. Yeah, so I think, but those are things I have to like kind of sort of figure out. Two, I know that there's a way to cure him being a vampire, so that's possibly something we'll do. I don't know. And I think probably my last expansion pack, other than the one coming out in August, um, the enchant I want to say Enchanted Garden, but I don't think that's what it's called. Um, my short term memory's failing me. It's been a long week and it's only Wednesday, but I think it's going to be the werewolves. I'm gonna bring them in. I want the town. I really want the town. So within Sims, each town, not all of them, but I think eventually there's little hidden spots that you can find and uncover. Um, so we're gonna explore and do that as well. But yeah. So this is the Lee and Roman family. The only one you haven't met is Maximus, and they have two children. So it's Carrie Lee and Derek Lee, which she picked the names. I had nothing to do with it. And I'll be honest with you, I wasn't ready for her to have, or them to have children. I didn't even know Lucky was the father until they aged up. And then I found out Lucky was the father. So they just kind of weren't ready. And I haven't done anything really with them. And you will see sometime throughout our little experience here that Lucky and Bee are friendly. They know that they're their children. They spend time with them, and their relationship and bond with them has grown just organically. I've done nothing to encourage it. I was shocked when I was working with other Sims to see them out with. They always seem to be out with the daughter, not the son. I don't know why. But I just said I'm just going to leave it alone for now until I figure out when I'm going to start incorporating my Sims, because they're all young adults and they're trying to get their lives together. And, yeah, we'll see what happens, everybody. A little bit of mystery. I have Albert Ramsey. I feel like a hacker. Then we have Win. His goal in life is to be the evil mastermind criminal. So we'll see what happens. All right, where's everybody's sleeping? Okay, this is a good time for me to we'll save this. I'm going to take you and let you meet Maximus. Although Nero is sleeping. Let's see real quick if we can find Nero, if he's up. Nero's still sleeping. So this is something else I didn't know. And my allergies have finally gotten the best of me. So that's why I sound a little nasally. I apologize. So I didn't know, when you create a sim and they age up on their own. And I don't know who Eugene's spirit is fading away. I have no idea who Eugene is. So their hair grows. Nero constantly, from his whole body, has to shave. I didn't know that was something that they did in Sims World. So I feel like it a little. I just feel like it makes it real, but when you're trying to manage, for me, like multiple Sims, especially in one household, it's hard, to then see this kid. And I'm going to tell you, Maximus and Nero are genetically made from like Lucky's genealogy. So this is what like Sims has created. And wait until you see like he and B's children. It's kind of like the way they combine their DNA to create children. My opinion is kind of interesting. I was kind of like these are not their children, but they are. So we'll see how when they age up what happens. Anyways, so like my angles are all off here. There we go. There's Nero. Um, and yes, let me tell you that because he's a teenager, he has acne all the time. And you can, but you have to like work with them to have them wash their face and conceal. It's called regularly, and then it kind of goes away. But I don't know when Nero's going to age up. I think he might have a few more skills he's kind of missing, and then I think he could. But I don't know if like I'm ready for him to do that because he's really Nero and Athena are kind of like I feel like going to be the ones to tie together everybody down the road. So we'll see what happens, but that's Nero. I'm going to take you really, really quickly to meet Maximus Roman, and then that's my test run for tonight. And if I bored you, I apologize. I'm just trying to like give a little backstory, introduce my Sims, because I plan on being here often and sharing with you. Also, if you're interested in, let me see here, hanging out with me some more, you can find me on TikTok. I have a live stream scheduled for Saturday. And I'm thinking Friday I might do another test run if my equipment comes in. And then we're going to try to dual stream to see how that goes. If I pull that off, I'm going to tell you. I started telling you earlier. And as you can tell, I get a little squirrely all over the place with my thoughts. Save and go to worlds. My goal was to do this and bring this and share this and hopefully kind of help me with my future endeavors because I'm on my own down the road with finally doing something that I love to do. And it's taken me a while, and I said the end of June, and I think I'm going to make it. So I really lit the spark under myself to accomplish this is a part of my New Year's resolution, was to, oops, I don't want to go there, was to get my Sims up and running to live stream, and I was slow going. If anybody else out there was slow with New Year's resolutions, I just achieved one of my first resolutions, and that was probably in May. I went to the movie theater for the first time. For the first time since probably 2017. My husband passed away in 2018. So I think the last time I actually went to the movies was in 2017. And it's something I used to do like a lot. I like to read, and if there's any stories out there that have come from novels, like I go and I try to read the book first before I would see the movie. So after my husband passed, I just didn't do it. So I have relocated since to the Midwest, and for whatever reason, I put it on my short-term bucket list for 2025 to go to the movie theater and watch 2 movies. And I did Final Destination 6. I give it one, two, see that, two, three thumbs up. Final Destination. And you can go see it. It's your classic horror, I think. I think they did it. The graphics in it were awesome, absolutely awesome. Two, I think like for people who haven't seen any of the previous ones, it's like a good comeback and to lure, people in to watch. I think they're good for a couple more before they. I feel like they do that every couple years. Within 10 years, they put out a couple and kind of. I think they can keep it going. For me, I just figured out like how you how it begins how it begins and how it ends. You know what I'm saying? Or not ends, how that you can one stop it. There's two ways I just learned, and somebody told me that no, they've always told you in Final Destination that there's two ways to stop it. So I'm not going to spoil alert if anybody hasn't seen it, but so I was kind of like amazed at that. And I thought that kind of leaves it open for more. Me, I don't know how like you can watch something and or be told a story when nobody survives at the end. I'm like, who the F is telling the story? You know what I'm saying? So oh everybody, look, this is Maximus. So Maximus is Lucky's younger brother, Max. He like went to college and oh my goodness, and there's Lucian in the background, everybody. He's our vampire. The master vampire. I like Max, I don't know what he's doing. He's just doing his thing. He's trying to, I think, find himself. Like Lucky, I just feel is such a huge presence. See what I'm talking about? Like these two are always together. She looks pale, everybody. Do you see? Like I don't know. Can he change her on his own? Does anybody know? Can it? Like, can Lucian change and create a vampire? Does he have that ability? I don't know why he would be. And does anybody know if you can turn off the feature to like roast hot dogs or marshmallows when there's a fire pit at a restaurant? I actually trying to think if I created this spot or if this was a download. And that was there. So you see this tenseness that Max gets? Lucky was like that all the time, and I feel like he's going through the same thing. So there's something about DNA and traits being passed down. I can tell you that. There is something about the DNA and the traits because this. I remember when I was working with Lucky, I can tell you that my daughter would hear that noise and be like, oh my God, like who's upset in Sims World, you know? So this is, it's 6 a.m. What are these children doing here? My Sims just run wild. They do whatever they want. So she's a child, Carrie Lee. That's one of Lucky and Bee's children. Just out at a restaurant eating. So Max, I don't know what he's doing here either. I have no idea what Max is doing. But he's uncomfortable. Probably because it's 6:30 in the morning and he's roasting hot dogs. I don't know. Yeah. Test run. What's going on? Come.
I want to see if you go like drive down and I go with you and just remember this.
Okay, so let's take a little peek. So I don't know what Lucian's doing. I had questioned if you wanted to see, if we wanted to test out to see if he shimmers in the light. He can go out in the light because I've made some compromises with him. He's gone. But my vampire, master vampire Lucian, I've made some sacrifices for him to be able to be out longer in the light. And I told you that was like one of my challenges working with the vampires in The Sims, and why I haven't like progressed with it, even though paranormal, like 80% of the books that I have read in my lifetime are paranormal based. Maybe not 80%. I'm going to say probably mystery. I'm up on mystery and historical fiction. I like fiction based off of true events. Yeah, I'm gonna change it. I'm sorry. Let me correct myself. Not 80%, probably 60% of all the books that I've read, which have been a lot, are paranormal, and they're vampire. I am like lured by the vampire and wizards and mages and stuff like that. So my spellcasters, when Glimmerbrook broke in Sims Land, I was so excited for that. So I don't know what's going on with Max. I kind of, he's thinking about, I think, oh, that surprises me. Max is like a little, I don't know. I think he's trying to find himself. So, and like I said, I think Lucky's presence, his personality, like who he is, like look, there he is within my Sims world is just naturally, he's just a tough one to get out of his shadow. So after Max finished college, we had him go live on his own, and he's trying to make his own way. And I think he has a good relationship with him, but I think he's actually closer to Nero. So we'll see what happens with them. So do you remember what I said, right? Where's the little girl? I had said earlier that Lucky and Bee will often be with these children that I thought when I took them as babies and put them in with other people to raise until I figured out what I was going to do with them, that they would kind of forget about them, and they don't, everybody. Your Sims, like, they remember, they know. So, all right, we got a flasher up here. What's calling? Next reward. Okay, they were claimed. This is locked. So we got to get a copy of this Touchgrass Weekly. So where can I get this? And I don't know, what's this? Lifelong aspirations. Okay. So Open Nature's Calling. We have to get a copy of this magazine. Somebody has to purchase the magazine. I'm going to do that and see if that works. I don't know, like, what kids are doing here. Shouldn't they be in school on a Tuesday? So that's my Roman family for now. So my vision for them was that there's a clan of them. And as you add worlds in here, or towns, if you want to call them, it takes a while to get like things set up. So I have a few that I haven't even like really ventured in at all. So the eco town, that's a whole project that's going to take a minute, and I'm more. I want to get through this quest here to I want to find out if possibly we can change Lucian, the vampire, if we can find the secret to converting him back. I'm not sure if we're going to do that, but we'll see what happens. So thank you everybody for popping in. I think we have like good connection. I'm getting stuffier. Max is uncomfortable. He should just go home. Like, go the hell home. But I see Gabriel Knight is there. He's one of the headliners too, everybody. The Knight family. So Gabriel here, he's like night and day to Lucian, but they're family. So they are brothers. Max, how could you be hungry when you were roasting marshmallows or hot dogs? All right, I'm going to have him go home, and then I can never leave my Sims in wanting need. He's going to travel by himself. I can never do it. This was fun for me. I know you guys on the other side are probably like, what are you talking about? So, eventually I'm going to be talking about some mystery. I'm a true crime buff as well. And I have the gift of gab. So when I'm in here doing my thing, I'm going to try to sprinkle that in. And some of my scenarios actually, that I'm hoping to do in here to create some excitement. I hope people will participate in and help me out with that. So, all right, let's have Max go. I don't know. How did he get here? I'm wondering if he was out and about with Splendora. But we're going to have him go home. Go home, Max, and go to sleep. So I think now we got it going. We had some technical difficulties early on, but it says that everything is good. Connection's good. No, I have an error. I got the error again. I don't know why it's saying that. I just like froze with it because it's telling me. So it's telling me, I don't know why I keep getting this warning. Hey, Zach. It says open studio. I'm going to figure this out and make it work. And it's going to be amazing, everybody. So I love it. Thank you so much, guys, for popping by and taking a peek. And I promise you, it is going to be so much more exciting. That's like bad English, but it's true. So check me out over on TikTok too if you want to see or spend time, whatever. And come back and join us again. I'm gonna try Friday night. I think there's Max. Max is home. Yeah, I'm going to try Friday night again and see if we can work out this buffering issue. If there's anybody out there who could let me know if the delay or the lag was really that bad. I'm going to rewatch the video myself so I'll be able to see. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. This is going to be so fun. I feel so blessed to be able to be here. So, I feel this is like amazing for me. Thank you so much, everybody. So I see it's not really clear. That's just a screen on top of a screen. Okay. Thank you, everybody. And I'm going to see you again really soon. And like I said, I hate to leave my. Okay. He's going to bring some friends. Like, my Sims don't ever, like. Wow. Maximus and Holiday Green. What's up? So, we'll see. But thank you, everybody. So now it says I'm back to excellent. I don't know what happened, what keeps happening, but we'll see what's happening. We will see what's happening. We're going to see what's happening. So, I started telling you about my Saturday night stream. I'm covering myself. I'm sorry. So we're going to do some true crime. And I think the Idaho 4, everybody, is the hot topic. I've been following that from the beginning, so I'm a little shocked that the trial still has not started. The new eyewitness testimony that, or witness, the DoorDash gal, is kind of interesting to me, and why that's coming out now, I don't know. Two, I know that the defense in the Idaho 4, the Moscow 4 Brian Kohlberger case has asked for the DEATH to come off the table, and the judge and the prosecutors have denied that request. So we'll see what's going to happen. I have my own theories with that too. Yeah, if you want to check me out over on TikTok, I'll be over there Saturday night. I may be able to pull off my dual streaming, so we'll see if that happens. If not, I'm going to be back with The Sims maybe Friday night. I have like one more test run to do. Look at the gang. We're missing some. I have to tell you really quickly, this gal here, Sunny Day, I love her. She was with Albert, and they were like great, and then ooh, who is this? What's happening? Okay. She got involved with Lucian for a minute, and now Lucian's with doing his thing. But anyways, so yeah, where's Louie, our master wizard? I'm gonna introduce Louie to you as well. So thank you everybody again for being here. And I gotta finish this mission. Somebody has to buy. Let me see where they're at. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was yapping as usual. Let me see if. Let me see. Where are these got people in the capes? Let me see if. What's going on? Okay, let's have. You might as well take care of his social needs, right? Social networking needs. So this is something that I don't like. I just feel like if your sim is going to be into like social networking, like they should just have that trait on their own and do it. That's my opinion. But I gotta have him. I gotta get this magazine here. Purchase books. Is that where it would be for this quest? So let me see if we can. Let me see. Nonfiction. I don't know where to get this magazine, so perhaps it's something I can't buy. Show all. All right, let's see. What was it called? Touch Grass? Touch Grass. Let's see. Nope. 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 It's not here. Uh, um, hmm. It's not here. Let me see what is happening. I need this. So, read this book to level up. Oh, handiness. Okay. I was looking for the wrong thing. I'm not there yet. I got ahead of myself. So, let's have Max order the book and read. He can read it here, even though he's tired. But so we can get this one underway, this part of the quest done, and then I'll say goodbye. I always say that, and it takes me like forever to get off. I don't ever want to get off. Just kidding. All right, Max, read this book for me, and I will. There we go. Be so happy. He is so much he is not done. See, this is where I get sidetracked. So let me find this book. Where is it? I got an error again. Okay, let me get off here. I'll keep my Sims going. I'm gonna figure out how to. I have an error again. I don't know. So this is my test broadcast run, and it's going to be exciting and fun in the future, everybody. Thank you so much for coming and checking it out, and I'm going to work out the bugs. We're going to work out the bugs and get it going, and I think my paranormal and my mystical sense and my curious mind for I love mystery and whodunit, true crime. I'm going to try to tie some of that in here and just have a good time. So I also started telling you, now I'm back to excellent. So I also started telling you, that I started this journey, and I set a goal for myself, and I feel like the goal is going to happen. So you can do it. And the last year was a rough year for me. So, it's been like this for me since my husband passed. But I relocated and things were okay. And then I lost my mom, and having to go back and forth, from the Midwest to the East home and taking care of things. It just kind of, you just kind of go on autopilot. And then, I don't know, like somewhere in there, I just kind of like crashed. And 2024 into 2025, like I got a late start with things. So when I told my hairstylist that I was finally like accomplishing something on my New Year's Eve, my New Year's bucket list, she was like, it's March. And I said, no, it's actually May. So, who's that? I don't know. Okay, so Albert and Sunny, I think they still have things going on. I like them so much. I love my Sims. So it took me a while to get refocused, but here I am. So it can be done. So I'm going to keep positive manifesting. And I'm going to tackle it one step at a time. And I'm going to tell you, if I can do it, you can do it. So, whatever your goal is, big or small, um, just take it one step at a time. And I've had so many setbacks and so many weekends where I'm like, I'm just, I got to have the weekend to myself, me and my books, and I curl up in a corner and just tune everybody out. And then there are plenty of times that I sat here, with my Sims. But now I'm getting it, getting it. It's coming together, and it is one step, one day at a time. And I'm going to tackle this and get this off my short bucket list. And then my next goal is to get to Scotland. So I'm hoping to do it. So I keep getting errors here. So I have to work that out, and I will. And the stream's going to be much better in the near future. So thank you, everybody. Have a good night. We will see you again. And again, if you want to join me Saturday night on TikTok, I will be over there. We're talking some true crime. We're going to talk about the Idaho 4. And I think I got some other mysteries. Did you know? Facts. Who's in the rocket? Who just took off in the rocket? Who just took off in the rocket? That's kind of funny. And Albert's running around. I can see him. The scared. I don't know what gets into the Sims to make them scared and run like that. It drives me nuts. Yeah. So join me. It's possible I'm going to be live tomorrow as well. But I'm going to keep working at this here on YouTube to get my Sims up and running for you guys. And I will see you all again soon. Thank you. Stay positive. One step at a time. One adventure at a time. One mystery at a time. Peace. So it says now. It's excellent. All right, stop. Like, where is this book at? Where's the book at? It's like so cool. Okay, so And wow. Over her case has asked for the DEATH to come off the table. And the judge I thought that I request. So we'll see what's going to happen. I have my own theories with that too. I don't know what's happening, but whatever. Okay, so. Oh. So like half of my stream didn't even.
Wookie, let's go. Come on.
Who's like watching? Stop. Oh, I'm still streaming and nobody's here.
Oh, thank God. I was just sitting here talking shit.
I walked away because I thought I ended the stream. Sorry. I hit stop recording thinking that I had ended the stream. I'm doing like a test run and we're having some, I call it buffering issues, but so it says I'm at, yeah, dropped frames. Wow, 47.8%. I think that that's bad. But I don't know the technical part of streaming, so I and I have everybody on pause, right? Let's unpause. There you go. Max, why are you so miserable? He probably wants to go home. I was trying to complete the what is it? Nature's Calling event. The first quarter part of the quest. We wanted the Whispers of the Wind, so but I got sidetracked because I'm having this is my test run, everybody. So this is my here comes the rocket. I gotta see who's in the rocket. And then wait, my screen is all banged up. I'm having trouble maneuvering. I have another wait. Oh, I missed it. Dang it. Dang it. I can't maneuver around. Where am I? Oh, that's the club. The club. Everybody's at the club. Oh, the affair is gone. Okay. I wanted to see who was in the rocket. Who went up in the rocket? Max needs to just go home. Just go home, please. And why? I don't know why he's doing what he's doing, but yeah. I'm excited to be here. And I'm hoping to get things going. We're having some technical difficulties, and I've said that 100 times now. I apologize for that. See, I got the error again. It's just unbelievable. You're not open studio. Open it. I'm opening the studio. What's happening? So there's that. So yeah, look at that. Look at my eagle. I love her. It's amazing. Where is she coming from? So let me get out of here. So it says here how to use. Here's your custom stream settings file tailored for your Mac. I can't get it to work though. Restart and test. Yeah. I have to restart and test. Is that my little subscribe to me? I love it. So, now we're back. And I feel like I'm like covering myself up. So, I have so many things opened up. If I close that, I don't know what happens. But let me find. Oh, he's sleeping. Wait, before you go to sleep, Max, can I ask of a favor from you? Um, he's like, what now? What do you want from me? He's in bed. I want you to. Let's find this handy. Let me find the book in his library. It's got to be here. Let me find. I'm looking for this book. I'm trying to complete the Nature's Calling event quest, and maybe it's this one. No. Filter. Let me do name. Thank you. By name. It's not working. Come on, Max. He has issues. With the cripes. All right, let me do. I don't know where he got all these books from. They should all be in his library. So I don't. He's just always in a bad way. This one. Oh. Okay. Let me. Why can't I find this book? Like, did I not buy it, or couldn't I buy it? Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. I said do it by name, and it's not. He's read all his stuff. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Let's see. All right. Let me just do it again, because I just feel like he needs to pay his bills too. All right. Books. Maybe I didn't buy it. I thought I did, but blah, blah. Handiness never dies. Okay. So there it is. It should be in his. Let's do this. Then let's go back here. Do you believe it? Like, I still can't find this book. Like, where's his book, or did it go in his library? Nope. Can't find. Nope. Okie doke. Boy, what's Lucian doing here? He must be hungry. Everybody. So all my Sims are kind of friendly for the most part with Lucian, because he's Gabriel's brother, and everybody loves Gabriel except him and Albert. There's something going on with Albert and Gabriel. I'm not sure. And Lucian's like friendly with everybody, and I think they all like feed him. Like, I'm serious. I think he's like living off of all my Sims. I can't. Oh, wow. Imagine that. I was ready to have a fit. There's both of them. Imagine that. So, who? Oh, wow. What's he angry about? Don't piss him off. All right, let's. Is to break a what? Here, show him callus. I think that's so weird. It's like, show off hand callus for what? So Maximus is engaged to Splendora. I said I was getting off, but I didn't realize I was not recording. I don't know what I was doing, but This is a test run, and now we have like excellent quality. Our connection's good. All right, tell him a funny story. Why? Lucian's probably getting ready to roll. Two, because my screen is split, it's confusing me. So I am looking forward to getting my second monitor soon, tomorrow possibly. And then I'm gonna go up. He's got to read this book. I need these points, Max. You got to read this book for me. Read it. Thank you. And okay, so that's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. I don't know if I like the aspirations box either being there. But you can let me know what you think if there's any simmers out there. So yeah, I guess I should have Lucky and be here because that was my title. Come on, Max, get this done. Let's go. So, I'm here to pump you up. Imagine that. So did he do it? Let's see. Look at that, everybody. Okay, so he's done it. Okay. All right, so no, he didn't do it. Read this book to level up your hand. Like he's already got it, so like is he if he doesn't read it, does that like not count? Like his handiness skills are up there. So I don't know. Max is just doing his thing when I told him to read the book. As I said before, like my Sims just their free will, I'm gonna tell you, is about as free can get. They control me up in here. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. But oh, he has the book. He's just not reading it because he's doing other things. Okay, let's see if he reads it if we get this point, and then I think it says here that we have excellent quality. So restart the test. I don't like. Here's your settings. Did he like read it? So I got an error again. So all right, I'm gonna get off and figure this out. So I just yeah. Now it's back. Okay, stop recording. Everybody, thank you so much. Wait, start recording. Thank you again, everybody, for being here. And I have to tell you, thank you. And I'm going to be back once we get these little errors worked out here. And I'll see you all soon. Thank you. Oh, it's already. See, I'm not. Let me do this. let me see. So it says open studio. I gotta see here real quick if yeah, I don't know what's happening. Let me see if Max got this little thingy. He did this for me. I'm like, no, what's happening? That's not what I wanted. Oh, I have too many boxes open. Okay, all right. Nope, 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 nope. There's that. Play today's game.